Hi everyone, welcome to Ambafx weekly FOREX forecast. Hope you're having a fantastic weekend. So today we want to check out the weekly review for this week, and then the first thing we are going to check is the economic calendar. So let's check what we have last week and this week and how we relate it to trade in the coming week. So last week was a busy week in the financial market, and then the first one we saw on Tuesday is the AUD interest rate, which they increased by 25 basis points, and then after the news we saw a rally in the AUD pair. Then on Tuesday also we have the ISM manufacturing PMI, which came out better than expected, better than forecast. The forecast is 50.0 and then it came out 50.2. Then job opening came out better than expected. And then on Tuesday also we have the SND unemployment rate, but the one that moved the market mostly last week was the FOMC and the what we call the NFP that came out on Friday. So the FOMC, they increased the interest rate by 75 basis points. So at this is how it works. If they increase the interest rate by, let's say they propose 75 basis points and they increased it by that same actual number, so what will happen is that the rumor market has been buying the rumor before, like, then when the news come out, they will do what they will sell the news. That is, it will go to the USD will be weak when they actually increase it by the price they said they are going to increase. That's why we see a drop in US dollar when they increase the interest rate by 75 basis points. But another thing happened at the FOMC press conference. Another thing happened, and then we saw dollar rally. That's when we have the Euro USD bouncing back from the up. Then this is how it happens. You see this diagram right there. This is the FOMC statement. This is what we call the Euro USD. So at the FOMC statement release, we saw a move to the upside in Euro USD. Then at the press conference, we saw a dollar rally. Then we saw EU going to the downside. So that's what we saw last week. Then on Friday we have the what we call the non-farm payroll, but something happened here. We have a mixed result. The non-farm employment change came out was positive, that is higher than expected, but market will buy to unemployment rate than the non-farm employment change. So the unemployment rate is what make dollar weak on that Friday. So we saw the DSY bouncing back from the top and it's declined to the downside. So this week, so let's look at what we have next week and then how we relate it to the market. So next week we have let's see what we have. No much fundamental next week until Thursday. Okay, on Thursday we have the CPI. CPI I used to measure inflation. That is called CPI. So these two is a very, very crucial one we have to look at next week. Apart from that, on Friday we have the pounds GDP, and then let's see another thing. So we have the Congress election on Tuesday too for the US dollar. So on the AUD level, we have the governor low speaks. So you have to be up and doing with that too. So on Thursday is one we are looking for. We are looking forward to on Thursday. And now we don't think inflation will, the CPI data will come down any moment from now. I think it will keep increasing. The last one was 0.4 and the one they forecast is 0.6. So that is month over month. The year over year one, the last one is 8.2. They predict a slowdown one, which is 8.0. So let's see how it goes. So if you see a higher than expected reading in CPI, that means the DSY might bounce back from the bottom. Then we might see a rally in US dollar. So let's go to the chart. So taking the DSY, we see a move to the upside during during what we call the FOMC statement, that is the interest rate hike. So we see a move. We see a move to the downside when from here. Yeah, it's from here. Pardon for that error. So it's from here we see a move to the downside when we have the FOMC release with 75 basis point interest rate high. Then we have a move to this bottom. So on the price statement, that's when we have this rally to the upside. But the NFP gave us a decline in DSY on Friday. That is when the unemployment rate came out worse than expected. That is which is bad for the currency. So checking the DSY, what we want to the next move of DSY should be to the downside for now. So we should see a move to this particular area. We should see a move to this bottom, that is at 109.476. That is we might have from Monday to Wednesday or to Thursday, we might have some rally, then some ranging, then we can see a move to this particular area. Then if we have the CPI coming better than expected, then we might have a move to the upside, which might break this particular level and move to the high. So then if let's say we have the lower than expected CPI results, that is when we break this particular trend line that serves as a support in the DSY. So that is USD weakness. But for now, predicting USD weakness till Thursday. Then after Thursday, if you see the CPI reading coming out better than expected, then we might have a rally in the US dollar, move to the upside. So the first way we want to check on that, we don't have another thing I want to say is that we have there's few opportunity in the market. I think I've been saying that since last week. We have a very few opportunity in the market right now. So you have to use your protective stop and don't go all in. Just if you see 50 pips in the market or 30 pips, just take it and then get out of the market, because the opportunity is shrinking in the market right now. We might be up to like 2 weeks or 3 weeks before the potential opportunity coming back into the market. So it depends on what DXY is doing. Maybe it will break out the 109 to the downside, or it will reject and then move to the upside to 110 or 111.5. So let's see how it goes right there. So right now we don't have much opportunity in the market. The one you have, if you see any, let's say 50-30 pips, just take your profit and do what and move on. But what I can see on GBP USD right now is to the downside amidst the dollar weakness. So two things might happen at this particular area. If market open on Monday and then you see something like a rejection from this side, then we should see a move to the downside. But if there is a break of this level, another thing you should look at here is the break of this particular level. So if you have a break of this level to the upside, then you know that okay, we should be heading to the the upside. So you should look at this particular level. So if you have a break of this particular level right there, of this trend line right there to the upside, then we should be looking to buy GBP USD. But we have a very strong level at 1.15929, so you should be worried about those level right there. So if I'm not going to put a buy on GBP USD unless I break this area, this particular area. Then we have a retest, then I'll do what? I will buy and put my stops below. So this is what I can see on GBP USD right now. I can see we might see a rejection at this particular area. Then my target is 1.06179. 9. So on Euro USD, what I can see is the dollar weakness. Dollar weakness as shown here. So let's go to the monthly time frame. Back to the weekly time frame. Using our trend line. As you can see, we have break through this particular trend line, so which means that we have a change in the bias. And then another thing you have to see is, you see that after it went down to the to this particular area, then we have potential amount of buyers which they came in and dragged this price upward, which creates a very long weak rejection candle at that particular area in the weekly time frame. So what you do is that as this level has been see this level, it break this level to the downside, then our buyer push it back to the upside, which creates this rejection candle, which is a hammer rejection candle. So on the weekly time frame, so which means that we are in an uptrend for a very short period of time, because the direction of the old directional bias is what is to the downside, but for now we are in the upside for a very short time, and our target is that our target is that 1.03. so this one should be 1.03396. Let's see how it goes right there. So I think we have two targets here. The first one is 1.15. That is so the first one is 1.10. Excuse me. So welcome back. So here we have seen a break in to this particular level. So the first take profit is at 1.01744. that is let's say almost like 200 pips from this area. So it's something that you can make good use of. And then if it's only Euro USD that you trade, then let's say you make like 200 pips a week is enough for you to pass your account or make some money in the market. So this is the first take profit, and this is the second one right there. So we might see a bounce up here. So something might happen before Thursday. You know, Thursday is the CPID day. So we might see a move to this particular area before Thursday. Then after Thursday, if you see that the CPI comes out negative, then we might see a bounce off from that particular area. So let's see how it goes right there. So if you go to the daily time frame, you see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see that we have 5 daily candlestick moving to the downside, but just one Friday daily time frame candle wipe off all these 5 days candles. So which tells us that the maximum amount of buyers are in position. So the amount of buyers here are more than the seller. So which tells us that you might see a move to the upside. So this is what you look at this particular area. Any retracement you see to this particular will give you an opportunity to look for a bullish buyer. So if you see let's say on Monday, maybe very early on Monday, you might see a move to this area, then you should target this particular area right there. Then if you have a breakout of that area, then we should move to that particular target at that particular area. So let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Let me show you what's going on in the 4-hour time frame. So let's delete this first. So we have a breakout already. So we have a breakout of this level already. So the maximum level I'm predicting that this can reach before it go back is let's say at this particular area. So I'm looking for it to just retrace maybe early on Monday to this particular area, then pick up from there to 1.01744. That is the first take profit. So if I see a break of this particular area, I might not take the buy trade or long trade again. So I might just wait for it to break back into this particular area to look for short. But this maximum area, I'm expecting it to retrace, then pick up from there. So the next pair I want to look at is USD USD. So USD USD prior to Thursday, we might see the upward movement in USD USD because we might have a weaker dollar from Monday to Wednesday. Then the what we call the CPI will make justice to the rest of it. Maybe we are going to have a long-term weakness, or on Thursday we are going to have a move to the upside in the USD. So here we should have a move to this side because it has break this particular resistance in the 4-hour time frame. As you can see, this resistance in the 4-hour time frame. Then if you can see, this should be a range, but let's delete it. So we have break this resistance. So this is what I'm looking at. I'm looking at a retrace to this side, then a move to 0.61033. So if you use trend line here too, you can see that that place is a let's say a sure bet for us to take that particular trade right there. So this is a fake breakout, and a fake breakout, respect of the trend line, then we have a breakout here, break in back. So we are looking for it to trace to this level, then move to 0.61. So this one to trace here, that is almost like 200 and something pips to the upside. So it's not bad anyway. So USD CAD, we saw a decline in USD CAD after the NFP result on Thursday or earlier on Friday. Let me see. Okay, I dropped a buy signal on USD CAD. So we take our first profit at this particular level. That is almost 100 pips from here. That is I enter at 3600, then we take our profit at 3800. Okay, I think I enter from somewhere this area. So we take our profit here. So our second take profit is at this high, but then after the NFP result, we saw a decline in this particular pair. So what we are looking for on this pair now is to the downside. So this is where we are looking to take our trade. So let's do the analysis together. So we have break this particular support level. As you can see, this support level right here, we have break it. So we might see a move, let's say a move to this particular area, then a retest, then we have a move to the 1.31685, which is our target. So if we extend this line, you see that that area is a very strong support area. Then we have break it, so it might turn to a new resistance, which the next support is our target. So that's that on the USD CAD. So the next one is AUD USD. AUD USD to break this through this particular area. As you can see, we have break through it. So we might see a retracement to this particular area, then a move to target of 0.645. So any retracement you see here is a positive for it to look. But one thing I wanted to look at here is that if there is a retracement and we break this particular level, you see this level is a very strong level. If we break through this level again, and then we don't have something like double top here. So if we break this level, don't think of buying again, because the old directional buy is to the what, to the downside. But if you did not break this red line, this 0.63842, then you can still trade to the what, to the upside at this particular level. But if you break it, you have to what, if you break this level, you have to be patient. Maybe it will bounce back at this particular level, because it might form a double top then bounce back. So if it bounce back, then you enter your trade at the bounce back to this particular level, then you what, you go with the target. So if there is no bounce back, or if there is no break of this level, then your bias is what, to the upside. The target is 0.66485, the next resistance level. The first one is here, though. We have the first one here. Don't underrate this one. So it might take your first take profit here. Then if it break this level, then the second target is 0.6645, because this level 2 is a very, very strong level. So the next one is AUD Swiss franc. Like I said, opportunity is diminishing in the market, so you have to trade wisely. Use your protective stop. If you have 50 pips, 30 pips in a day, or let's say 50 pips is enough for you to pass your account if you know what you are doing. So in AUD Swiss franc, what I can see here is what we call the head and shoulder pattern. So this is the first left shoulder, then the head, then the right shoulder. So I can see predict the move to 0.65430. So this is the next target. But before then, this is where you take the trade. If you zoom it very, very close, this is 4-hour time frame. We take most of our trade with 4-hour time frame. So if you zoom it, you see that it has break this particular level. So that level has been broken. So here, if you see a bounce of this particular area, let's say we have a move here, then you test, then you should target 0.65430 as your next target. So the one I put here is pounds JPY. As you can see, JPY is very weak, but don't be freaked out. You might have an intervention anytime, because they are tired of their currency being weak. So they pump a lot of millions in the market of recent. That is on September, I think they publish out the amount of money they pump for intervention. For now, we are predicting the movement to the upside in DBP JPY. So this is a demand level. So we are taking our trade at the demand level. So I dropped this trade on Friday. It has moved like 40 pips in our favor. So for now, we are going to take this trade from here, and then this is our target. Our target is 171884. That is the next resistance level. So the stop loss is below it. So be very, very careful of DPJPY. It has a lot of volatility. So that is to the upside. So the next one is SND card. You can see that SND card has shown order. Okay. We have a move to the upside here. So what we can see right here is that we see a bounce of this particular support level. Then it's rejected at resistance level. Then it break the support level, break and retest. Then we have this resistance level right here. Then it's supposed to go and then retest this resistance level to give us a move to the downside. But what we see here is that it break back to this particular level, which tell us that we are in an uptrend in SND card. So if we move to the 4-hour time frame and use our trend line, so we can still see the same thing at that particular level. So this is so here it's showing us that we have a series of higher high and then higher low. As you can see, we have higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Then we have higher high, then we have higher low. So this one will see a break of this particular level here, then we'll see a move to the downside, then another higher high, then higher low towards to this particular target. So the target is at 0.82282. So that's the target right there. So we should see a series of higher high and then higher low to the what to that particular target at that particular area. So that's that about the SND card. So the next one we want to talk about is the US oil. So US oil, we've been buying US oil from 83, I think, okay, from 84. So this is the, I think this is what okay, this is the analysis of the US oil. So I think we enter at 85. Yeah, we enter at 85. So we predicted 93, and then if it breaks 93, we are going to 103, or the first one is 97 before 103. So let's do the replay and see where we are. So first target first hit at 89, then it retraced back, and then when you use a Fibonacci retracement, you see that retracement is at 50% Fibonacci retracement level. Then it bounced off, then it break this particular 89 level. Then we are in 92 now, going to the resistance at 93. So if you break this 93, we are going to 96. Then if you break this 90, then we are going to 106. That is our analysis on US oil. So this is the first target. The target, our first target has it. This is the second target. Then this is the third one. Then our last one is at 103. So if it break this particular level, so we are going to 103. So if you want to know how I did this analysis, both fundamentally and then technically, so check one of my video is there. That is let's say last 2 weeks video. You will see it there. So in case you want to follow the same process and do your analysis too, because I analyze everything based on the fundamental facts and then based on the technical aspect. So the last one we want to look at is BTC USDT. So a couple of weeks back we predicted USDT to we predicted it from 19,000 that is going to let's say 28,000 yeah, that is going to reject at 28,000 back to the downside. For now it's going up, so we have break the 21,000 level. That is at the resistance level at 21k. We break it. So the next one we want to look at is so we break this level right here. So we are looking at 22 as the next target. That is 22,500 as our next target. So if this one break, so we are going to 24k. Then if it break, then we are going to what, to 28k. So let's see how it goes right there. So this is our next target. So you might see a retrace to this particular level. We tested that particular resistance level. It might become support. Then we go to the first level, which is 22 level. So if before the CPI, we might see a move to this upside. So after the CPI, if USD becomes strong, so we might see a decline at this particular area. So don't do yourself on this one. So what I want to say is that still remember that we don't have a lot of potential opportunity in the market. So the opportunity in the market are shrinking now, so you have to be very, very careful of how you trade. So don't be too relaxed in a trade, because you might be caught up in a range. So if you have your 50-60 pips, just leave the market. So if you are new to this channel, please click the subscribe button and subscribe, and turn on the notification button, so that when I drop an educational video like this or a weekly review video like this, you understand, so that you can be notified instantly, so that you can watch it and then gain something. So if you really gain something in this video, please click the like buttons, and then let me know your thoughts in the comment section, how it's going to play out. You have your own idea to how things might play out this week. So let's know in the comment section. Let's interact in the comment section. And if you want to follow me, if you want to trade with me, you can click the link in the description button. The Telegram link is in the description button. Join us at Ambafx Telegram group, and then we'll share ideas together. Then we have the Telegram channel, we have the Telegram group. I drop daily chat there. I drop my entry there. So when I want to enter a signal, I drop it there. So join the Telegram channel, and then let's trade together. So a big thank you for everybody that has been supporting this channel, that has been sharing it, that has been subscribing. So for now, have a very good trading week, and then don't forget to trade safely. Don't forget that we don't have a lot of opportunity in the market, so trade safe and have a lovely weekend.